sales calculated. Cost of sales. It says sales. How do you calculate your cost of sales?
Is it calculated
Yeah, moment.
opening purchases minus inwards, carriage inwards minus purchases returns minus closing inventory.
Thank you. So the last time we spoke about carriage inwards. What I talked about carriage inwards? Are you supposed to add it to your cost of sales or you take it away from your cost of sales? Carriage inward.
No, add it.
You had it.
Yes, because it's a
Because it's an expenses,
yes.
but it's part of the expenses to your production. So it's part of the expenses of your production cost.
Yes.
So that means it's not minus carriage inward. That is wrong. A is wrong. So let's look at B. Opening inventory, purchases minus carriage inward plus purchases returns minus closing inventory. Okay, Adam, what's the answer? C. Why is it C? Why is it C?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do we agree C?
I think this is
You think it's D? Who agrees C? Who agrees that it's C?
C.
Yeah.
Opening reserve plus purchases, yes, C. I agree with C.
Because your purchases returns. Do you add your purchases returns or you less purchases returns?
Yes.
You less.
yes, Mr. C.
It's C, right?
Yes.
Wait, it's C. So to calculate your cost of sales, we have, thank you, Adam. So we have opening, inventory, we have opening inventory plus purchases plus your carriage, right? Carriage inwards. You less your returns, right? Less purchases returns. Purchases returns. And your closing inventory, you are supposed to lessen because at the end of it all, whatever you close with is your inventory. In as much as you are adding your opening inventory, you have to subtract your closing inventory. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So less closing inventory. Closing inventory. Is it clear?
Yes.
Alright, go to B. Well, question 2, sorry, right?
Yeah.
The question they said, at the end of his first year of trading, Rashid provided the following information. So let's see the information. We have revenue for 72,500. I hope you have your calculator with you, right?
Yes.
Purchases 49,700. Closing inventory
4,800.
4,800. Thank you. Okay.
Carriage inwards.
Carriage inwards 1,150. 1,150.
Yes.
Then we have outwards, right?
Yes.
Carry outwards
2,950.
2,950. Okay. So it said what was Rashid's gross profit? Gross profit. So how do you calculate gross profit?
The price of selling goods minus the cost of sales.
What?
Price of selling goods
Sales. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, sales.
minus the cost of sales.
Okay, so what is the sales here? What's our sales? The formula for gross profit equals to sales, which is revenue, right?
Yes.
Minus cost
Of sales.
of sales. So
Seventy-
what is our revenue?
Our gross revenue is 72,500.
So this is $72,500, okay?
Minus 49,700.
So tell me what are your cost of sales here? Please, you have to tell me. Let's start now. Okay, move it. Tell me what are those things, what items are we adding together?
Purchase.
Purchases, okay? Purchases, which is how much? 49,700.
Yeah.
You have purchases, okay?
Carriage.
Carriage inward. Are you adding carriage inward or less?
No,
Wait. Add carriage. How much is that? 1,150. What else are you adding up?
Carriage outwards.
Outwards,
No, we're gonna subtract closing inventory.
closing inventory.
Yeah.
Less closing inventory. Which is how much? 4,800, right? What does it give to you?
43,000.
Hold on, for you that say carriage outward. Carriage outward is an expensive. Remember I told you that, stop writing please. Stop writing. Carriage outward is an expenses which goes to your expenditure account, your profit and loss account. Here we're talking about gross profit. For gross profit, it's all about the trading. And these are all the trading, and trading. This goes to your profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. So this plus this plus this minus this.
Yes.
Minus this. Is it clear?
Yes.
So we have sales already. So we have revenue to be this. So what's the answer for this one, please?
55.
This alone, please.
This alone, yes. 55 and 60, 650.
0, 5,
600.
6, 10, 5, right?
Yes, 55.
55. Thank you. So we have 72, 5
No,
for
that's
money.
it.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Keep, remember.
Could you please wait a second?
No, it's 55, 650.
Because we're gonna less the closing inventory.
Oh, we have to less. Yes, we less this. We less it. It's not going to be 55. We have to less it.
You have to minus it.
Yeah, that less closing.
46,050.
46,050. Right?
Yes.
So,
The
46,050.
the answer would be C.
What's the what?
26,450.
26,450.
450.
Yes.
See, now you work it out this way. You work it out. Don't just write the answer for me. You work it out, okay? Go to question 3. You can start writing while I draw the table, okay? Question 3. Okay, stop writing, please. Stop writing, please. Okay. Yet said, May, a fashion retailer did not record goods costing $500, taken for personal use. What was the effect of this error? She forgot to take away the goods she took for her own personal use. She didn't sell them. So in your trading account, goods for personal use, are they added or subtracted? Subtracted, right?
Yeah.
So if you forget to subtract, you understand? If you forget to subtract goods that you for personal use, if you forget to subtract them from your gross profit, what happens to that account? What happens to your gross profit? What happens to your profit for the year? What I'm saying is this. You are supposed to less $500 from your cost of sales, right?
Yes.
But you forgot to do that. So what happens with your gross profit? What happens with your profit for the year? Do you think your gross profit will be overstated? Overstated means increase, or understated, reduce?
No, the gross profit overstated. Overstated and the profit of the year understated.
So why will the profit of for the year be understated? Why?
Because if we mix up a little bit, it will.
If the gross profit is overstated, because you forgot to less these amounts. Let's assume your gross profit is supposed to be $3,000, okay? If you take this away, but you forgot to take this away, what I'm saying is, this is supposed to be our gross profit,
Yes.
normally. But what we got was 3,500. Do you get it here? This is supposed to be our gross profit. But for the fact that we forgot to take the goods used for personal use, we didn't take it away. It gives us 3,500. Is it an overstated gross profit or understated?
Overstated.
Overstated. Great. Now, let's assume our expenditures are $1,000. Where are you going to take it from? Are you taking it up from here or from here?
From down.
From down, right? So your net profit will be what? 2,500. Is it overstated or understated?
Understated.
How do we know? Our gross profit is supposed to be what? 3,000. Then our expense is still this. So 3,000 minus 1,000 is supposed to be what? 2,000. So is it overstated or understated?
Overstated.
So your gross profit will be overstated and your net profit will be overstated. Is it clear?
Yes.
Great. So gross profit overstated, overstated. This what you need to do is, whenever you have questions like this, you try to bring it to reality. You got my point here?
Yes.
Try to come up with a realistic figure so that you'll be able to get what you need to get here. Because when you just feel like, okay, gross profit should be overstated, and yes, overstated, but he said net profit will be understated. You might have said that because logically it should go down. But no, you need a realistic figure to confirm it. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Alright, so that's about number 3. You can continue to write.
So the answer is A.
Yes, is it A? Overstated, overstated. Gross profit is overstated, overstated. Yeah, A. Let me give you time to write.